Hey everyone, Sean Resnick, naturopath and hypnotherapist at Vital Me Clinic. So here's the thing, right? The world, as we woke up this morning, yet another terrorist attack. So let's just call a spade a spade. The world is a little bit screwy at the moment. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, there's awesomeness in the world as well. It's just that the media tends to focus on all the shit that's going down. Understandably, we've got to be well informed, but sometimes we're too informed, I reckon. So there are times, just for our own well-being and psychological, welfare, we have to take a break from some of the shit that's going on and take some time to reflect and go internal and really educate ourselves around other things that make us happy, more engaged in the world that we live in right now. So here's just a few tips that I thought of, just some quick tidbits for you that will make such a big difference in your life. Firstly, I reckon, if you're in the arena of watching television every single morning, either when you're making breakfast or when you come home from work, and it's all newsworthy type stuff in the media, I reckon just turn that shit off for a little bit. Get back into watching, TED Talks, educating yourself on some really cool stuff. Even documentaries on things that you're interested in. Anything that sparks your interest that doesn't involve all the drama that's going on around us seemingly all the time. So that's one thing that I certainly find helps me in the mornings when I'm making my breakfast. I tend to put something on that's going to be inspiring for the day. Perhaps it's a thought for a day, something that gets me thinking more actively about how I can be more influential for my clients. I love what I do, so and because I'm passionate about it, I don't mind watching material on this sort of stuff. So for me, that works. You've got to find something that works for you. Maybe it's gardening, maybe it's a hobby, something else, maybe it's work related if you love what you do too. All right, something else I think is so important and often gets spoken about, and I think people do it for a short period of time and they just kind of revert back to the old way, is that whole thing around gratitude. Every single morning when you wake up, think about something you're grateful for. Anything. And I actually want you to think of more than one thing, because each one of us has got a shitload more than just one thing to be grateful for. And you know what? If you're battling to find what that certain thing is, think about the body that you're existing in right now. If you can talk, if you can walk, if you can eat food and taste it, if you can wash your hands and feel the water running through your hands and the smell of the soap, then be grateful for those small little things. These don't have to be great, wonderfully huge things to be grateful for. Sometimes it's just the tiniest little thing, anything that brings a smile to your face that's well worthy of being grateful for. So that's the second thing you can do. The other thing you can do is just be more generous, be more loving, be kinder. I just don't think the world's really needing another entrepreneur or another business owner or a more successful corporation or a bigger building, a faster car, a more powerful aeroplane. I think what the world's really lacking right now is just a bit more love and generosity, and how we treat each other makes such a difference. Just a smile, one smile to a stranger. Just letting someone in front of you at the supermarket can make the biggest difference to that person's life. That whole notion of paying it forward, it sounds lovely in theory, but so many of us forget to do it on a day-to-day basis. So remember, whatever it is you're seeking in life, if you really want it, give it. If you don't have enough love in your life, give more love. Because when people receive it, they'll actually reflect it back at you. If you're seeking more company because you're feeling lonely, invite someone into your house. Have more friends over. Even if you feel that they haven't reciprocated, reciprocate. Just screw reciprocation. Just do it again and again, and before you know it, you'll be known as that person who's more generous, and more people will be inviting you to come over and share, their life with you as well. These are just a few small little things that you can do if you've been feeling a bit stuck in your world. And these are conversations I love having with my clients on a day-to-day basis, because sometimes we just need a little bit of prompting, a little bit of a reminder. We're all human beings. on this tiny little rock that's just hurtling through space. But you know what? We all have one thing in common, and that is that we're all social creatures. We all need to be loved and nurtured, and we all want to belong. So if you're needing some of that and you're lacking it in your life, give it to someone else and just watch the ripple effect. Have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.